Hey you guys, I hope you all are having a wonderful Christmas season filled with the smell of cookies, cakes, hot cocoa, and literally all things sweet. Butter cookies are one of those classic Christmas cookies that everybody drools over. This homemade version is way better than what you'll find at the store during the holidays. Combining orange zest and dipping them in this decadent chocolate takes these cookies to a whole new level of delicious. I will be showing you all two easy ways to shape these awesome cookies. So let's quickly get all our ingredients sorted, get our piping bags ready, and get started. We'll begin by preheating our oven to 190 degrees Celsius. Once done, start creaming the butter, sugar, and zest until light and fluffy. It is absolutely important that the butter is at room temperature so that it can mix well with the sugar and give the cookie more stability. Once done, add in the eggs and whisk until it all comes together. This shouldn't take long. Now comes the tricky part. Add the flour in three parts into this wet mixture. It is absolutely crucial to not overmix this dough. What you must know is that this batter is supposed to be a bit hard since we aren't making cake, which almost always requires a looser batter. Once the third part of flour is added, it is going to be more and more difficult to combine. At this point, you can add 2 tablespoons of milk or water and continue whisking. Lastly, fold the batter using a spatula. This will bring it all together. If you happen to be working in a very cold environment like I am, it is most likely that the dough will begin to harden quickly. At this point, you can pop the dough in a bowl into the microwave for about 30 seconds just before piping it. I prep my baking tray by flipping it to the other side and placing a baking sheet over it. Secure the baking paper by placing a small amount of dough on all 4 sides of the tray like glue. This will keep the sheet from moving while the dough is being piped. Now fill the piping bag with half the dough and begin piping it on the prepped tray. It is important to hold both the end of the piping bag as well as the nozzle to keep the dough from bursting out onto the baking sheet. Yup, this has happened to me numerous times since the dough is pretty thick and piping bags are not always reliable. Another easy and stress-free way to shape these cookies is by simply rolling them into a ball using your hands and gently pressing them to form a flat round shape. I usually take about 40 grams of dough to do this. Once shaped, using a fork and a nozzle, make designs on these cookies to make them look even better. Once the cookies are piped, sprinkle some pearl sugar over them. This step is completely optional, but it does give that Christmas feel to these cookies. Now, pop them into the fridge for at least 30 minutes before baking. It is important to refrigerate them to keep these cookies from spreading while baking. Once chilled, bake these cookies for 10 to 15 minutes or until they turn a very light golden brown. While cookies are chilling on the counter, let's get to making our chocolate ganache. Microwave the chocolate and cream thrice for 30 seconds each, mixing them between the intervals. You will yield a silky smooth chocolate ganache. Once the cookies are cooled, dip them in the ganache and place them on a baking sheet. Once dipped, sprinkle each cookie with your choice of sprinkles and pop them into the fridge for 15 minutes to allow the chocolate to set. How easy was this and how delicious do they look? These melt in your mouth cookies are such delightful treats and perfect add-ons for your Christmas table. Truth be told, I love these cookies because they store well longer than most cookies and they're perfect for gifting to your family and friends. They have a rich buttery flavor and a satisfying crisp texture, and anytime a chocolate dip is involved, no one can turn them away. I hope you'll enjoy this video as much as I loved making it for you guys. On that note, don't forget to smash this like button and subscribe to this channel. More treats coming your way real soon. So stay tuned and happy holidays.